Good morning, everybody. Jumping Bean here. I just thought maybe we'd walk around the house a little bit. I'd show you a few things. That's my cozy little bed with some of the fun pictures I have on the wall. And thought I'd show you a picture of my handsome husband. There he is. That's Brenna when she was probably, I don't know, 6 maybe. And there's another picture when they were down visiting us in Florida. She had him wrapped right around her little finger. Anyhow, the girls have gone to get pellets. The girls have gone to get pellets for the stove over here. And I'm just wandering around doing nothing. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I cleaned up the kitchen, did the dishes. So I had my second cup of coffee, and I was just going to sit down to read, but I thought I would do a little walkabout and say hi. That's Ridley. You've all seen him. This is Olive. Hi, Olive. This is Dixon. Dixon comes in every morning and he has graham crackers with me. He's devoted. Dishes are done. These are ground cherries. They kind of have an unusual taste, but this is what they look like. You wait until their but their covering is brown and kind of crispy and dried out like this. I'm not sure what we're doing with it. And we got a bunch more tomatoes this morning. Well, that's left over. That's garlic bread from last night. We had the best stuffed shells with our homemade spaghetti sauce. Fantastic. You saw Shannon making it. Oh my God, it really is so good. And I'm not a big spaghetti sauce person, but this is very flavorful, but not acidy, and there's no bitterness to it. It's just plain delicious. Shortly, I'm going to have some breakfast, and I will probably cut up a peach and put it in my yogurt. I eat yogurt just about every day. Greek yogurt only. I don't mess around with it. Let's see. Let's walk out here a little bit. Nothing but the best for my girls. Cinnamon powder from Ceylon. That's the only type you want to use. And out here this is sometimes where we sit and eat because it's nice and breezy, nice view. Sit here and have our dinner sometimes, watch a little TV. Okay. Shannon will probably yell at me for walking through the house, but that's okay. Now this is the fermented chicken feed, and it's my chocolate cake. And here is another one that's dry. Has to have water added to it, but I let them do that stuff. I don't want to screw it up. So anyhow, we got a couple of little projects going, and I usually, when they're gone, sit and read because it's a good quiet time to do so. I'm going to go visit my friend on the 14th, and she's offered to make a hair appointment for me. First thing out of her mouth, can I make a hair appointment for you? And I laugh because, number one, she doesn't like my hair long, and she doesn't like it purple. But I don't mind the wild ass look because that's kind of who I am. However, I may secede and give it up since I'll be with her for an overnight play date, so to speak. And she's going to want to go do some stuff, go out to dinner and all that. And I think I embarrass her with my strange hair. But we'll see. Maybe I'll give in, maybe I won't. So this morning I was just going over my videos. I'd like to get some more subscribers, so I'm not sure how to do that other than to keep doing videos. Mine come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Look, we have a little schedule over here. See? What we're supposed to do. Oh, big news. We have one hen who has about 7 eggs underneath her, and she won't give them up. She won't get off the nest, and she wants to growl and attack us if we try. So she is, oh, there's technical terms, but she is being the mother hen and protecting her eggs. So we might have some babies around September 17th, September 20th, somewhere around there. So we'll see. Or minimally, we might have the eggs starting to hatch then. Again, I don't know much about it. That's Rochelle's specialty. Shannon's got some crafts going over there on the craft table. That's her little space to do things, and all her crafts are over there. And we've got more tomatoes we've got to process. That's a daily thing now. But we do like roasting the tomatoes in the oven and making them into sauce that way. I think it's the easiest, because otherwise you have to remove the skins from the tomatoes, cook them down, which takes quite a while, and then put them in the hot jars and then water bath them. So we do have the jars, but I think what we are going to end up doing is roasting the tomatoes with all the goodness we put in them, the peppers, the onions, the spices, etc. And then when we take them out of the oven, it'll be hot, and we'll put them in the jars and then water bath them so that we have sauce ready for during the winter. I don't know how long I'm going to stay. I talked to my son, and he's encouraged me to stay through Christmas. I haven't told the girls yet. I told them I was probably going to leave in October, end of October. But I don't know. We'll see how things go. I think things are okay now. We all seem to get along and have fun and laugh. Here comes my buddy. He twirls around here and puts his ass in my face usually. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's Ridley, coming up to sit with me on the couch. Anyhow. Oh, so I don't know how long I'm staying, but we've got a lot more randonauting to do, Shell and I and Shannon. We also, my son mentioned, and I told Shell about it, salmon fishing up on the Salmon River in the Pulaski area of New York, where you can catch 30-pound salmon. So we're thinking of getting a couple of fishing licenses. Not me. I wouldn't be strong enough to fish there. They give you quite a struggle. They're big, they're strong, they're the ones that swim up the river, whatever, to lay their eggs. So anyhow, they come around that area late September through October. So we're going to go salmon fishing one day. We'll take the camera, and we'll see how that goes. Actually, Shell is pretty excited about it. She hasn't been fishing in a while, and she absolutely loves to fish. And Christopher, my son, told me about it all last night, so I brought it out here, and she was looking up everything on the internet. And if they're less than 24 inches long, you have to throw them back. They have rules, and the cops are very specific. You got to have the right pole, the right hook, the right fishing license, blah, blah, blah. But that's okay. She will be ready to go, and I'm excited because she will just absolutely love it. So that's one of our plans for October, or the very end of September, before the huge crowd gets there. It's a big deal. They line up, they have their waders on, they're in the water. Thousands of people show up to do salmon fishing. We will do some, and hopefully prep it for the freezer for the winter. I understand that Europe is having a lot of problems with their food source. The weather has not been cooperative, and if their food source goes down, then that's going to be, number one, very tragic. Number two, it's going to be very expensive to get meat and stuff like that. They won't be able to buy our stuff, so Europe could be in for some trouble, but we'll have to keep watching that, because if they sink, we might start. So it's a good thing that we're prepping things now. And if things get too scary, I will stay here rather than returning to Charlotte, because I know we'll have food here, and we're in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like we're in a big city where there's fighting and people shooting and looting the stores, etc. So, anyhow, that's it. That's it for right now. But anyhow, wait till I tell them I'm staying through Christmas. I'm not sure if I will or not. It's just a thought. Just a thought. So they've gone to get pellets for the stove. I mentioned that. Then they got to go get hay because they're low on hay, and that's what the goats eat. We've been taking them out, walking them, as I think you've seen before on the homestead video. So we're hoping that it goes successfully. Okay, here they come. Here they come, Miss America. Come on, you crazy goats. And who's the big brown one? I forget her name. Jersey. Good girl, Jersey. Hey, say hi.
Whiskey. Yeah, Whiskey. Come on.
That brown one's a chub.
Not me.
No, the brown one behind you. Her belly's sticking out. Huh, Jersey?
Come on, Jersey.
You're kind of a chub. Look at her belly. It bounces. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, it's just the high grass. So that they can browse, I think is the term. We want them to be eating the leaves and the shrubs and stuff. That's what they're supposed to be doing, rather than just having grain and expensive hay. Oh, we lost one of the chickens this morning. We spent a good half hour looking for, not Matilda, what's her name? Hold on. Morticia. I did a count and I only saw 10. We know that one of the hens, one of the red hens, is sitting on her eggs, and she is being the mother hen that she wants to be, which I mentioned. Baby's coming in the middle of September, late September. But Morticia is the one with the hair up here. She's black and got funny little hairdo going up on top. Couldn't find her. We were looking everywhere. We went to all the barns. We went to the other egg-laying place. We scoured all through the edge of the woods, thinking that maybe something caught her, like a fox. But we couldn't find any feathers. We went everywhere. Like I say, a good half hour to an hour maybe, walking around, going chick, 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 see if they would come, see if she would come. The roosters were calling her. We went all over. Finally, Rochelle asked Shannon one more time, "Are you sure she's still not in the coop?" And Shannon says, "No, she always sits on the high bunk, and I didn't see her there." So Rochelle said, "Okay, you're both going to get throat punches if I walk up there and find her." So to make a long story short, she went in, and there was Morticia sitting on the bottom bunk way back in the corner like she was trying to nest, or whatever the word is. And so Rochelle brought her out so she could go play with the crew. And I went in the house because I didn't want a throat punch. But anyhow, to make a long story short, we found her. She's safe. So all is well on the homestead. I guess that's it for now. I just wanted to give you a little rundown of what we were doing today. Hay later, maybe the library if I'm lucky. I've got 5 books. I take 5 at a time. That usually lasts me for the week. When I'm in Charlotte, I go through a book a day, but here I have to get the mail, look for eggs, do some chores, do the dishes, blah, blah, blah. All good stuff. try to do a little helping out that I can. And so I don't get through a book a day, but I get through half a book usually. So 5 books usually last me a week. So hopefully we will go to the library today because I finished my book. And Rochelle picked me up a couple of other ones. The grocery stores and stuff like that have little areas that you can leave books if you want to, and people can take them. So she grabbed a couple for me in case I was getting low. They both look brand new. Anyhow, that's it for the homestead today. And Jumping Bean, signing off. I'll let you know. Oh, no, I'll do more videos before the possible haircut. I'll keep you posted. Okay, love you guys. Please share, subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.